Hey guys, we're back with another episode of Magic the Gathering Duels of the Planeswalkers 2015! We were talking about Thanksgiving and Fig Newtons. You guys like Fig Newtons?
Not really.
Yeah?
They're alright.
I'm on the alright front as well with the Fig Newtons. They're like...
It's like as good as you're gonna get.
Yeah.
All right or not really.
Yeah, they're like... They're okay. They're alright. You know?
They're alright.
Nothing...
I'm gonna draw a new hand, and we lost.
Yeah, I think I lost too.
Can we get through one episode of this without people saying we lost at the beginning?
Well, I think Nick... Oh, I fucking lost. I'm a fucking idiot. Alright, whatever.
Shouldn't have put that land down. That's the problem.
Actually, I didn't lose. That was actually an alright play. Never mind. But it's fine. Either way. The we lost thing, though, is meant ironically, you know? Like the whole...
Yeah, it's weird, though, because you say it when you lose, and you also say it when you win, so...
That's a good point, yeah. You do say it both times.
Don't know how to see through that problem.
Welcome back to Will Quest for the Grave Lord actually work?
Yeah, I'm gonna say no, probably not.
I'm gonna say no, and money's on no this time around.
Are we doing diagonal cards today? Because it's doing 45-degree angles for me. I don't like that.
Alright, that's a little bit weird.
Just on your guys. Mine are all 90-degree.
Yeah, that's strange. I guess my cards are kind of diagonal. A bit.
Oh god, I didn't know if that was the I couldn't remember if that was the enchantment one or not. I was like, are you fucking kidding me?
Who wants 1 damage?
I'll take it.
Alright.
So eager. You're an eager beaver.
Yeah.
Well, in fairness, like, he's gonna have that back in like 5 seconds anyway, so...
Yep.
It doesn't really matter.
Did we get to the end of your Fig Newton story, or was there more there?
Oh, well, yeah, well, I had a story, actually, for... See, because I don't really like Fig Newtons too much, but I'd never actually eaten figs before. I've had Fig Newtons all my life. I've never had a fig. But in Thanksgiving, my Aunt Nina had this old Italian sweet snack treat thing that we had after the meal, that, because her mother grew up in Italy, and apparently this is the thing that they ate. You just take a fig, and you tear it open, or you slice it open, and then you put some diced, like, walnuts in it, and close it up, and eat it. And it's actually really fucking delicious. It's real good.
You ever heard of the practice of figging?
No, what's figging?
That's where you cut a fig into fourths, and then you put it in a woman's vagina, and it apparently makes it tingle.
Alright. That's...
That escalated quickly.
What's your problem?
I'm just gonna say that.
That's a bit weird. Just
the thing. People like the tingly sensation, apparently.
In their
you can
vagina.
get, like, the Trojan... Yeah, you can get the Trojan lotions and lubricants now that simulate a fig experience, I have a feeling.
Oh, you see, I thought you were gonna split it evenly, but no.
I did split it evenly.
Disaster!
It's disaster! See, Nick, you're getting into it.
Yeah, it's good.
I'm just saying things that you guys say a lot.
It's fun.
That's fair, yeah.
I really, yeah, I mean...
We lost.
See, you say that, and I want to play Dota, because I want to be able to say that.
Yeah, we fucking lost.
You're not allowed to say it if it's not in Dota?
No, it's just I get to say it in context.
It makes you, it makes you want to play
Yeah.
Dota, because you could say we lost when we actually did lose.
Yeah, and we can say when we won.
Sometimes you see their team, and it's like, well, we lost. I don't think we actually lost. There's nothing that we can do. We actually lost
boys.
the game. Lost Boys. We keep saying that, and it's actually a pretty decent movie. Lost Boys.
It's about, like, vampires, right?
Yep, yeah. Yes, it is.
I don't like vampires at all.
I actually do like vampires. I don't like modern vampires too much.
I used to like Anne Rice vampires, but now after Twilight, I think I just don't like any.
Alright, that's fair.
Then Twilight probably ruined a lot of vampires for a lot of people.
Yeah.
Alright, Rob, we're gonna be equals.
Yeah, alright, fair enough. Well, that's not going to be particularly equal in like 5 seconds when you have like 8 million health, but yeah, fair enough.
But damage equals.
Yeah, yeah. But oh my god, I lost! I actually fucking lost though.
You have too many lands.
I have fucking all lands.
All lands. Wait, in your hand there's 4 lands.
Yep.
No, you got 1 card. Don't lie.
I have 1 card.
It's a switcheroo, right?
It's switcheroo.
But they're all lands.
We all know, Rob.
It's not switcheroo, but it's still all fucking lands, and I keep drawing lands.
Is it switcheroo?
It's not switcheroo. Don't you? Okay, good. I thought you were gonna fucking do it.
Come on, compared to what Austin had, of course I'm gonna pick his.
Well, I don't know. Last game you were fucking killing my 1/1 Elvish Visionaries.
No, that was because I was a wild card. I'm not a wild card anymore.
Oh, no,
wild
wild
card this
card.
game.
You're not gonna cut
That's
the brakes
the game.
on us.
Oh
No,
god, now
it's-
I have too much fucking land.
Going to be Ohm's race today.
Important to note, if you're watching this episode, which assumedly if you hear
Doubt it,
my voice
man.
saying these words, then you are currently watching this episode, then you should know that I'm actually not in New York right now.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Whoa.
I'm on a trip.
Wait, right now?
Yeah, right now.
now.
I'm not in New
Or you
York.
mean right now isn't in the future right
No,
now?
right now is in those people listening to this episode.
I'm listening to this episode. I'm in it.
Yeah, that's a good point, actually.
Whoa.
Gotcha.
can't
I guess
handle
there's only 2 people in the world, though. Actually, think about that. There's only 2 people in the world who are watching this live.
Whoa.
I know. It's
You
crazy.
blew
isn't
my
it?
goddamn mind, dude.
Isn't it 3 though?
No, I don't count. I'm an
Oh,
alpaca.
okay.
I'm not a person.
People watching.
I got it. I don't got it, but I
Did
got
it say
it.
paprika's chosen? Oh, it says Farrak is chosen, but it's
The
definitely
chosen
paprika's
paprika.
Yeah, it's-
Paprika has chosen.
I don't actually. Do you guys like paprika? I'm not a big fan, personally.
I'm not sure I have an opinion on that one in particular, actually.
Really, I don't know.
It's like it's okay.
Man, I fucking lost this game.
Yeah, so did I. Oh, you're starting to get 8 billion million health, so you got
Yeah,
that
but
going for you.
I'm not doing anything with it. I think both Nick and I can benefit from this.
Is that what you're after now? You want to do an equivalent exchange here?
Yeah, you give me a creature and I give you a creature. I mean, you know.
You know what? Maybe I'll surprise you with which creature I give.
Oh.
If you do that, Nick, realize he'll have a 5/5 zombie for the quest for the Gravelord.
Damn it, Robbie. Piece of
I'm
garbage.
I'm just saying that's what his
Only
plan
a wild
was.
card would make a move like that awesome. Come on now.
We were
do I
so
look
close
like?
to Quest of the Gravelord actually working for once. We're
No
so
fucking
close.
way. I'm
Wait.
making it go.
Did I win?
Did you win?
Rob, our only goal right now is kill quest for the
We
Great
lost.
Lord.
No. We have a new goal now, Nick.
Well, every time I play fucking Terra Stomper, it gets instant
die the next
insta
turn.
kill. Yeah,
It
it's
does
like,
get it.
I
That
mean,
is
Nick's
true.
gonna fucking kill it right now.
Nick's
So
probably gonna kill it right
yeah.
now.
But realize, Nick, if you do kill it, then he gets a 5/5 fucking zombie. So
Okay, let's do some math on that one, Rob.
well, it's an 8/8. It's 3 more.
Minnesota would trample.
I mean, really, if we think about it, Terra Stomper
Okay.
is Terra Stomper's
I'll make
not
you a
that.
deal.
All right.
You want a deal?
Okay.
You give me a 1/1, and I don't kill card at this turn.
I give you a 1/1.
As in, you don't get to keep your 1/1.
Oh. Okay.
Nick, that's a horrible deal.
Oh, do you want to give me a 2/1 instead?
No, no.
I will
I'll-
give you
no,
a
no.
2-1.
I will
if you
take the
kill his
no, 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 no. I'll take
No. This is not a bidding war. Either way, that 8/8 is on the chopping block next. But for this turn, I'll take a 1/1.
the. Okay. Yeah, you can have a 1/1.
Hit me with it though.
That's exactly what I'm after.
So, that's what he wants. You have to hit him. That only makes sense.
I don't know.
He's the one who's gonna
Making
kill
that-
it, dude.
Yeah, that's true, but me hitting him doesn't make him not kill it.
Preemptive measures, man. Guys, it happened. Quest of the Gravelord is real.
I think we lost. You got Quest for the Gravelord.
I won the game. Nick did his thing after me though, so it's taking precedent.
Don't worry about it. You're fine.
It's taking
All
the
right.
president. Where's he going?
I'm a bad enough dude to rescue him. Don't worry.
That's good.
Okay, yeah. Still my turn. We're done.
Are we done?
Done, boys.
Are we though?
Yep, we're done, boys.
Done, boys.
Yo, N-E-B-O-Y. Too many letters in it. Tatted on my chest. Sorry about that.
Good old.
I don't know what that is. I don't like it. Don't do that,
It's
please.
Young Lean. That's where Sad Boys comes from.
That's the Sad Boy song.
Yeah.
S-A-D-B-O-Y. See me in the club with it tatted on my chest.
I hope Arteezy still has the mod where it plays Sad Boys when he songs with Naga Siren.
I don't like that.
Hey, Rob.
Yeah. You gonna kill card my Terra Stomper?
I could right now, but I'm gonna make a pact of friendship. All right.
Well, I mean, you can do what you gotta do, cause like it's
No, I'm
fucking
saying,
dead.
I could actually kill both of your creatures, but
Well,
I'm
that
not
would
gonna
be
do that.
mean.
Okay.
All right.
We're gonna be friends, and I'm gonna do this instead because it's long term. You know.
All right.
All right. So can we be friends?
I mean, yeah, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, I guess.
I'm gonna need a yes, Rob. I'm gonna need an affirm yes.
I don't know what I'm gonna do. I mean, it's dead next turn either way.
Well, I made Nick mad, so he's probably gonna go for me now. I've taken the aggro. You know
He
what I mean?
can't hurt you.
Hmm.
I don't believe he can hurt you.
You don't think so?
You don't think this card in my hand can hurt him?
He's got
No,
5 lands.
I think you blew your 2/2 on me.
You know what?
That's the end.
You know what? No. Do what you got to do, Austin.
Yeah, I agree.
That's what it's gonna be, Rob.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So the reason that I did that is because now he doesn't have any cards in his hand.
No, I'm
Yep.
stupid actually. Never mind.
All right.
Oh, now we know what card you have.
Covenant of Blood.
I keep thinking this card does something it doesn't do. I don't know why I keep thinking that. This is the 3rd game in a row I've thought this card does this.
That's the one that just does 4 damage and you get
yeah,
to 4
I keep
life.
thinking
Yeah.
it kills things because it costs 7 fucking mana.
Yeah, it's kind of a shit card.
Yeah.
Well, it's good with your deck because of the Angelic Accord bullshit, but
Right.
yeah.
Asshole.
You're so angry now.
Yeah, I'd lost this game.
I don't know. That with your deck, I don't think you ever really.
Anything's possible
lost.
if I just, sacrifice a goat or something. I don't know.
You could sacrifice a goat. It's a possibility.
How do you feel about sacrificing goats, Rob, as someone who used to be a former goat lover?
You know, I'm not really a former goat lover. I'm a
Oh, you still are.
current goat lover. Currently a goat lover.
Currently a goat lover.
Yeah, I am currently a lover of goats. So that never went away for me, at least.
Has anybody here played the Goat Simulator MMO yet?
I have not. I don't even know what that is, honestly. Like, I've seen it.
Either. I really should try it.
Like, what even is it? That's my real question.
Oh.
Well, I assume you go onto a server at some point and, get goat stuff going on.
I guess so.
Right? There's probably some goat
You
stuff
get
in
your
there.
goat on.
You
You
get
know?
your goat on, yeah.
Get your goat on.
Isn't that the log line for the game too?
Get your goat on.
Yeah, probably. I think it is, honestly.
What does that do?
Gives them 2 basic lands.
Reveal them and puts. Oh, okay. So it keeps you. That's a really good card, actually.
Yeah.
I think it's alright.
Yeah, it makes sure you always have land to play. That's actually really good.
Oh, snap. Terra Stomper's not dead. What a time to be alive.
Well, I'm trying to think about what I want to do long term.
I'm trying to think about what I want to do longboat.
Yeah, that's an option too. I'm just seeing that the Austin might show up with one of those I pull out the lifelink thing and then everybody dies in one turn bullshit.
Yeah. That's a possibility. You can use 2 of those.
So- Till I get some more options, I just want to kind of wait back and see.
My eye's twitching. Oh no, why'd you do that?
Because you're attacking me, man.
Alright. Fine.
You're making me sad.
Yeah, that's fair. I do make
Gotta
you
do
sad.
something. I gotta do something, man. Spread the love to Nick, and I'll stop doing it. But
Well, the thing is, he
Well,
has.
if you attack me, your shit dies 100% guaranteed. You can
Right,
even see
that's
that
the-
will right there.
That's the. Yeah, I know. Like, that's the thing, is. I can't attack
But then-
him. He's got a death
but
touch.
then you kill me, and then he does it after I'm dead.
Yeah, well, I mean, potentially. It depends on what I have later on. Well,
That's true.
I did 8 damage to you last turn, and you've already recouped half
No
of that damage.
consequences.
Well, it's because I played a card that gave me life.
I know.
I only got one card in my hand, dude.
That's true.
It's probably just a lone missionary, so it's gonna be 4 more life, and then I'm gonna be out of lone missionaries.
Well, he can't bother you if you hit him with the 8/8 again. He can at worst block it. I'm not going to bother you this turn. I have no reason to.
I don't like this. I feel like I can't play this game because I just lose.
Yeah, you won the last game.
Oh,
No,
you
no,
talking about?
not the game itself. The game of topping
you
out,
miss?
taking damage.
Huh? No.
did you miss that tap?
Why? You want me to tap your death touch and attack you?
No, you tapped his lone missionary. I thought you were trying to tap the 5/5.
No. Why would I want to tap the 5/5? If he
Wow,
wants
okay.
to block it, he can go for it. I mean, I'll take the
Okay.
3 less damage or the 5 less damage to kill the 5/5.
Sure.
The 2-1 is not as terrifying to me, honestly.
No, I get it now. You were just eliminating possibilities. I just wasn't thinking about it properly then.
Mm-hmm. Regenerate drudge skeletons. Oh no.
They can be more helpful than they appear sometimes, although at the moment they're not going to be yet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's fair.
DADBOYS.
Dad boys?
DADBOYS. See me in the soccer game with it tatted on my chest.
Do.
Yeah. Okay.
What's going on here? Crossfire.
You get caught up in a crossfire.
None of us will ever be as cool as that kid.
He's really cool.
The fingerless leather gloves, the sweet-ass shades, and the leather jacket, and he comes spinning down on that little ball-bearing puck thing. Oh, that thing.
Oh, that angel.
I'm not going to get it for
veins.
long. He's just going to switcheroo it. I mean, we all know.
I don't know about that.
I do.
He's got 2 cards. I feel like there's no switcheroo in play
I feel like
now.
they're both switcheroos.
That'd be hilarious.
You got so many last time. I feel like you're just not going to get them this time.
You should just switcheroo my 5/5 and your 8/8 just to see what
See what happens.
just to see what happened, you know?
Yeah. Well.
I mean, that has to go. It's a flyer.
Yeah.
Of course. Not like trample goes through, you know, your blockers are too, but no, that's...
She doesn't need to go through if you can fly over them.
Yeah, I can deal with it, like, if you hit me once with an 8/8 and it dies then, but if you're going to hit me every turn and it's guaranteed damage, I don't like that.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Nick's gonna fucking kill it next turn anyway.
Yeah, it's true. All right.
I don't really get it. You guys are making this easy on me.
Well, you're gonna kill it anyway. I'm not stupid.
That's true. You are going to kill it anyway. And say in
I'm
the
gonna get the fucking lifelink from it first before you kill it.
Huh.
Or maybe you'll see
Alright.
my sacrifice is Nola and kill his fucking 8/8 for once.
Oh, really?
Yeah, really.
You think I'm going to do that?
I think you're gonna do that.
Dude, it's
No,
showing me
I think
nothing
you're not
but
gonna do that.
compassion.
I think
Showing
you're
me
not gonna-
nothing but compassion this game.
I actually haven't done anything to you.
I don't know, man.
Rob attacked you for 1 damage, man. He started it.
I don't honestly know what I'm talking about. It's okay.
I didn't start anything. You're
You
crazy.
started
The
everything.
fire. The fire was always burning. since the
Important
world
to
was
note that I have been attacking with this 8/8 Terra Stomper with trample, and he has 18 fucking health
Yeah.
still. So
The 8/8 is just like mandatory damage to keep him at like equilibrium.
he's above the regular health total.
Nothing stops it.
Nothing stops the pain train.
Nothing. Oh, I wish you didn't use that one.
Why?
Fuck.
Oh, that makes my argument too easy now.
No, don't do that. Well,
Oh
up,
shit!
we lost.
Oh.
Well, we
You
lost. We both
fucked
lost.
up.
Good job. We did. You did it again. We both lost. Now he's
Oh.
an unfightable wrecking ball.
I have no cards though, so that's one issue.
Yeah.
Did you
Yeah,
just
that's
come in
true.
like a wrecking ball, Austin? Was that what you just did?
came in like a wrecking
Yeah, there it is.
Nick, could you do 1 damage to Rob for me, please, so I can kill him this turn?
Why would I do that?
I don't know. I'm just asking. I feel like I might as well.
Why am I
Show me
always
the-
playing against 2 people? This guy has 30
you're not
health.
playing
Rob?
as- I'm
Rob?
just asking.
Yeah.
him.
Every
I
game.
agree with him,
Every
Okay.
game.
Okay, I lost.
Yeah.
Rob. I didn't agree with him. Let's just keep that in mind, please.
Fair enough.
I'm trying to think of what I could. I don't know if there's anything I can really draw right now.
Oh.
I think the only thing I could get is destroy all creatures because I don't have enough lands to play my big creatures right now.
Would you really do that to me? Would you really destroy my creatures?
If I drew the card, absolutely.
Why would you do that? That'd be so rude.
It'd be really rude, but dudes could do
Are
it.
you some kind of rude dude who doesn't say excuse me?
I'm a rude dude with a whole lot of dude.
That's awful.
I got a lot of lewds.
Rude dude tooting with the luden poot.
No, I didn't mean to do that.
All right.
That's fine. Now that you have buffed creatures, I wouldn't do it anyway.
What do you think, Austin? You want to take that damage, or you want to let that go?
I don't know, man.
He is at 30 fucking health.
It's a trick question. Of
You
course
need
he's gonna take
you
damage.
need a new goddamn deck. 'Cause that deck's fucking dumb.
It's not that dumb.
It's really dumb.
What are you doing here?
Block.
Are you really you're gonna block that?
I'm gonna block that.
Gonna block that, Dad. Well, you can just regenerate it.
Oh, you have Undying. All right.
That guy doesn't regenerate. He undies though.
Oh, he blocked the. Oh, I
He's
see.
undead. He's an undead who is now also undead.
He's double dead.
He's double undead.
He's
Double
super
re-undead.
dead.
Does being undead twice make you alive?
You can basically
Yes.
call him Dirge, I think.
Double redirge.
Double redirge.
I want to meet that Dirge. Do.
Do too.
Oh.
Want to meet that Dirge.
Do. Dabbity
I just have a
doo.
one thing to say to you.
I should just take Terra Stomper out of my deck. Because that card never fucking
Why? You
gets to
did some
live.
good work with it, man.
Did I? He's at 28 fucking health.
Yeah, but that's because he regains it all instantly. You hit him a lot with.
Yeah, what does it do for me?
Makes you feel good.
Alright, I lost.
Second place, boys.
You're still alive.
Yeah, but I mean, like, you can just kill me next turn, so.
Why would I?
Hey, Nick.
Yeah?
I got a card in my hand. Let that be
Which
known.
one?
Wouldn't you like to know?
I don't believe you.
It's probably good that you don't.
There's nothing you can do that would ruin my plan entirely.
You say that, but do you mean it?
Yes.
Okay. You have two of those now. All right, I lost.
Yeah, game's over. GG, we lost.
How much can I hit Austin for this turn, though? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, it's a bunch, but it's not enough.
You could still do it. I mean, what is he gonna do to you? Deal 7 damage, 8, 10.
Yeah, I mean,
9
I
damage?
have to do it because...
Yeah, he's
it would
gonna
be
gain more,
ridiculous
yeah.
not to.
Do you have to do it though? And am I?
You're gonna at least kill one of my things next turn, right?
No.
And I'll let Rob, if he needs to attack me, he can do that. I don't think he's gonna, though. I think that would be a poor...
Well, in all likelihood, what's about to happen is, yeah, that.
Prevent all damage.
Well, but anyway, what I was gonna say is, in all likelihood, what's gonna happen is he's going to attack me next turn and kill me.
I'm kind of aiming for second place right now.
Yeah, he said second place, boys. So I think I'm pretty much boned up real good.
We'll see if I draw anything that helps my case, and if not, then it's totally second
Although
place.
if Nick didn't kill my goddamn Terra Stomper,
I killed
What?
your goddamn
I didn't
Terra
kill it.
Stomper.
yeah, didn't he do yeah? You
No,
did
I
tribute to
killed
100.
it.
No.
Absolutely did. I did.
The
That
Terra
was awesome.
Stomper? What?
Yes!
The tribute to hunger. You said I wish you didn't do that, and then you played tribute to hunger, and then the Terra Stomper.
Oh, I
died.
said you done fucked up. Nick was the one saying you shouldn't do
What
that.
I was saying is I was hoping you didn't because it fit into my strategy that you shouldn't lose your other card. That's all it was. I
Right.
wasn't hurting you.
Well, okay, but important to note though, with the thing that we've just been talking about, you did kill the Terra Stomper. It was your
Why?
card because it was your card that did it.
No,
my
it
card.
wasn't. It was Austin's card, for real.
I attacked you and then because I wanted you to block that creature so I could be able to tribute to hunger the Terra
Oh,
Stomper.
I thought Nick cast the card because he
Yeah,
said.
No,
he
it's a
said-
sorcery. It's not an instant. I don't think.
Oh, okay.
It might be an instant, but no, I did play it.
Intriguing.
Also,
All the things that I said made it sound like I played it, but I didn't play it.
totally made it sound like
I
you
was
played it.
confused as to why you were saying that, Nick.
I thought, yeah, I absolutely
I
thought
threw
that
a
you
land,
did
so
that.
it's second place, boys.
All right, well, GG, bye bye.
I don't know why it's GG for me yet. I haven't won yet.
You just
No,
shut.
you won. Yeah, it's over.
You're the same people that go, oh, you picked up Mom's knife? GG, boys. No, it doesn't mean I won.
Mom's knife's real good, Nick. I don't know what you're talking
I'm
about.
playing as the
Usually-
Lost, and I'm on floor 2. I didn't win.
Well,
You're
yeah, if you're playing
just
as
Judas,
well.
and you have like 4 damage ups.
That would be GG, I think. That's a GG scenario.
See if he's got another one. Wait, he has no cards.
Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna try to play out for the win, but then I drew 2 lands in a row, so it was second place, boys.
Yeah, I also totally, like, 90% of the reason why I lost, or like at least like good 60 to 70% of the reason why I lost, is because I think out of the 20 cards I had, like 15 of them were lands. So, by the way, when you said I bet the 2 cards in his hands are 2 switcheroos, they totally were 2 switcheroos.
Oh.
No.
It actually was 2 switcheroos.
I'm so glad I attacked with that Bane Angel. You fucking taking it.
Yeah. Well,
very
no,
lucky.
that was the thing, is I actually had the opportunity to take the Baneslayer Angel.
Why did you take it?
Well, because Nick had a kill card, so he's just gonna kill it. So like,
Oh yeah,
it'd be a
that's
waste.
why I attacked with it because I was.
Yeah.
Nick was,
It would just be a waste of the switcheroo, and then what do I gain out of it? So that's why. All right.
That's guaranteed GG, right?
Yeah,
like,
that's
nothing
yeah.
you can
There's
do.
there's
I'm
nothing
not-
he can do. Yeah. He's
You
got
just
0.
concede at this point.
I do.
Okay.
Yeah. That's,
I can see when I attacked Rob, that was me conceding.
Yeah, he's got 0 cards in his hand and 3 mana to play the 0 cards anyway, so he's dead, no matter what.
Sad.
I just, like, with Austin, I don't ever know because he could go down to 1 health and then do 1 move and get, like, 75 health.
Right? Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And I die for some reason. Like, it doesn't even make any sense. He just decides to, okay,
Yeah.
I'll just win now.
Yeah, that'll happen. Well, hey, you got those combos worked out on your deck there, Nick.
Yeah, that was one of the first times I've gotten both of those guys that I've needed. They're very hard to show up for some reason.
Yeah.
See
that's
what my
weird.
cards are that I got.
I got my fucking Terra Stomper, but I think I'm gonna take him out of my deck because he actually sucks.
Well, I like him. He did some good work for me this time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, what is this? Oh god, I have to open up 2 Alara packs, I think. I don't want to see this bullshit. Yeah, cool. Gorger Worm. Yeah, that was. I'm really glad that these are in the fucking game. Like, what? Why did they? Whatever. This is fucking expansion. Yeah, okay. Fucking.
What a weird card this is. Have you ever seen Defiant Glee before? It's a black card, 1 to cast, 1 black. It's an enchantment or enchant creature. Enchanted creature gets +2/+1 and has tap 1 red. The creature gains trample until end of turn. It's a completely black card with 1 red mana on it.
That's
That
weird.
sounds really good for 1 mana to cost.
Doesn't it?
+2/+2?
No, +2/+1, but still.
That's still. Nimbus Wings gives flying and +2/+1, and it costs 3.
Well, flying's kind of big, but also the ability to gain trample is pretty sweet too.
Yeah.
But I'd have to have red in my deck, which I
Like,
don't.
I'm feeling that's a 2 mana card right there. I don't know. At
Another
least.
Monomania.
Yeah.
I keep getting these booster packs that are just full of gold cards. What is that about?
I think that's the expansion is focused on.
I don't like that. Should get a little smattering of everything. Well, I guess it did kind of do that.
Smatter you.
Don't smatter him.
Samata.
What's the matter, you?
What's the matter, you? It's a college that I went to.
What's the matter,
What's the
you?
matter, you?
University.
Yeah.
Put one is on the battlefield for each basic land type among cards you control. Oh, that's pretty good.
So, like, what do you want to bash about Nintendo today?
Oh man.
I don't know. We got the Nintendo bashing out of the way in the last episode. Who else can we bash?
I don't
We
know.
flame
Bash-
Kanye West for that stupid
bash-
fucking 300 Romans bullshit.
We could,
You know what I'm talking about?
No?
There's that song that's in the Wolf of Wall Street trailer, which
Still
I'll try.
haven't seen that movie.
It's pretty good.
Wait, didn't we? I feel like we talked about this on the Magic episode actually.
Yeah,
Now that you
probably
said
have.
We
Wall
might have,
Street.
yeah, I don't doubt it. But essentially, the lyric is like, we keep it 300 like the Romans, which, first of all,
Those weren't the Romans.
the Battle of Thermopylae, Romans were in no way involved. It was fought between the Spartans, who are Greek, and the Persians.
Yeah.
Like, there's no Romans involved.
They
totally
fucking
did
talk
talk-
about Sparta like thousands of
We
times.
totally
Yeah.
did talk about this on Magic.
Yeah,
before.
and then but then it might not have been Magic because I've given this rant several times in my life. And then the second part
Well,
of
if
the,
you've given it several times in one,
it's probably in Magic, yeah. But and then the line after that is even worse. Because then he says 300 bitches. Where the Trojans? That's like the Trojans are the fucking Odyssey, Kanye West. That has nothing to do with the Battle of Thermopylae or the Romans. The Trojans have absolutely nothing to do with either of the fake made-up shit that you just said.
And did he just call the Spartans bitches?
Yeah, basically.
I'm sure they would have a word with you about that. Have you seen what they do to their children?
And I am tired of Kanye apologists. That guy's a goddamn idiot. I don't like him.
Dude, careful.
I know!
Don't say it on Reddit, or they will fucking destroy you.
People
Apparently
think
he's like
Kanye
the
is
fucking,
gift
the,
from
the
God.
voice of our generation, is like the best philosopher that we've got going this year.
Yeah, apparently
like,
it's
somebody
Kanye
mad at
fucking
him
West.
for the Taylor Swift thing, you know, the guy made a mistake. And that's the only reason anyone ever is mad at him, because the Taylor Swift thing. There's no other reason that you could be mad at him or think he sucks. It's
He's not a
just that.
mad genius. He's just dumb, and his lyrics suck.
I just remember watching like the Sandy Relief concert. That was like
Yeah.
really cool. Had
Right.
a bunch of great artists, and it was actually really nice. And then Kanye got up, and then the crowd just like sat there, and like all the mood was so different. Like the mood was like, yeah, we're New York, we're strong, we got this, we're gonna get through this. And then Kanye got up, like bitches and shit. I was like, oh, okay, all right. Well, that changed really fast.
That's like a really bad tone to bring that to for that.
I mean, well, it's just really weird because like all the songs were like nice and happy. The stage was lit up, and you know, like what's his face, McCartney was there. There's all these cool songs, and Alicia Keys did that one fucking song about New York, and then Kanye got up and it got like real dark, and he's wearing like leather pants or something, and it was just like, this feels so.
I'm saying he's completely insensitive. Whoever hired him was like also a huge problem too, because why would they think he would be capable of more than that?
He's a sociopath. I mean, that's like totally obvious. He's a narcissist as well. But you know, that I don't have issue with that really, because there's loads of artists that fall under that same category that I'm totally fine with. But then people like herald his lyrics. That's the thing, is that I always hear people talking about like, oh, he's the greatest lyricist of our generation. He's the great. No, okay, hold on. There have been so many fucking prolific lyricists in the hip hop world that Kanye does not fit under that. You know what he does is he puts raps that are he's like an I Am the Walrus rapper. He just makes a bunch of rhymes and they kind of sound good and they fit the track, and the track is always really good because he can pay for the good sample, and it's really good. Like I'm totally with you. That song that I'm talking about, the 300 with the Romans, that actually sounds really good. I actually even kind of like that song, honestly, and it really makes the trailer for The Wolf of Wall Street good. But it would be so much better if it was a better lyricist writing the lyrics for that, personally, in my opinion. Is how I feel about Kanye West.
No, you're just a hater, man. You're just a freaking hater.
Yeah, I guess so. He can't see them, you know. He can't see the haters. He's blind to them. He tears out his eyeballs. He stabs them, and then it... That's like when people were saying Lil Wayne is a fucking brilliant lyricist. Go fuck yourself. Lil Wayne...
Oh, he can play guitar, though. Have you seen that sweet solo he did at that MTV VMA? Oh my god, he rocks the shit out of that solo.
The thing
he
that I
turns
always...
it sideways at the end, too, to proclaim his victory over it.
The thing, too, with Lil Wayne is I always hear, like... Because the song that I always make fun of with Lil Wayne is the I Kissed My Daddy song, where he literally rhymes, yeah, like the whole song is about I kissed my daddy, like a kind of thing, like, yeah, I'm not ashamed to say, like, I'm totally a man, but like, I'm not ashamed to say that I kissed my dad, right? But whatever, the lyrics of the song, he literally rhymes daddy with daddy multiple times. I'm sorry, but you can't call a man a good lyricist if he rhymes a word with the same word, because that's not a rhyme, that's just saying the same word. He's like, I kissed my daddy, my daddy, my daddy. Like, that's not a fucking rhyme. That's not a rhyme. You're just saying daddy. That's all you're doing.
Percussive. It's just repeating a word as if it's percussion. That's all it is.
Yeah. And then, but the thing is always with Lil Wayne is that they're always like, yeah, but did you see that one, that concert that he did after his dad died, and he sung that song, and it was really sad. It's like, I don't give a shit. I don't care. Like, yeah, okay, I'm sure that's sad. I'm not saying that I wanted his dad to die, or like I don't think it's sad, and I don't think he feels emotion. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying that he's still a fucking shitty lyricist.
You're saying that they used an emotional fallacy in a way to try and make it sound like he's doing something he's not.
Yeah, that's exactly the case.
No, you're just a hater, man.
I am a hater, yeah, I am. Well, I mean, really, by the definition of the word, I am technically a hater of both Kanye and Lil Wayne, but, I don't know, go back and listen to some Biggie lyrics. And then, you know, come back to me. Big L. Listen to some Big L.
You know, that
Listen to my
same,
Atmosphere.
That same exchange that we just went over with the haters and saying things that are just criticism, that's exactly what happens in the games industry.
Oh, yeah.
You have a criticism, all of a sudden, if you don't agree, you just get walled off, the conversation ends, and you're just someone who hates, right?
You're a hater. Or if
you're
you...
a fanboy for
yeah, that's the... Exactly, yeah. If you like a thing, then you're a fanboy. If you hate a thing, you're just a hater.
No, if you
So,
hate something, if you're a hater, you're actually a fanboy of the opposite, whatever the opposite thing that you're saying you hate is.
yeah, that's true.
You know what I
Actually,
mean?
yeah. No, absolutely.
If you hate Sony, you're a fanboy for Microsoft, vice versa.
Yeah, I've heard that used on me too, where like I flamed like Sony for doing something shitty, or flamed Microsoft, and like, hey, you're just a PlayStation fanboy, you're just a Xbox fanboy. Are you kidding? I don't have either of those stupid consoles because I hate them.
You're just a PC fanboy.
I am a PC fanboy. I will take that to the grave.
I have a PS4, and I'm happy to go over all
You're
the
just a
stupid shit that they
freaking-
talked about in that Sony experience thing last time.
Yeah.
Oh.
You know what? It's this mentality that happens in America a lot, where it's like it's got to be a black and white, my team versus your team thing, and like that's not the case. It's not the case in almost any scenario except for like maybe sports.
People
Like-
who say that are catering to the lowest common denominator, they expect anybody to have to justify their purchases with vitriol by saying that they feel some sort of entitlement towards that everyone should feel the same way as them, and that they're not capable of an actual interchange of ideas as adults tend to try to do. So it's
Yeah.
just trying to cut off the conversation before it can go on.
Yeah, it's lame. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit.
I understand these things are expensive, but like they're still video games, and I still am open to discussing all elements of them, whether or not I've put an investment into them. It's just the price you pay for, admission.
Yeah. Plus
Yeah.
I can control the planes. Weird.
I also think having that discussion is great because it stops people from spending that money falsely, under false pretenses. If everybody just walls off the conversation, says everybody's a hater or a fanboy, nobody ever finds out if anything's actually bad.
Exactly.
Right.
It's dumb. It's dumb.
Man, I wish we would have appended this conversation onto the last episode because I fixed it. Fuck.
Fuck Nintendo though, right?
Yeah, seriously, Nintendo can go fuck themselves. No, but not really. But with the whole Nintendo thing, I think we've mentioned this before, but it's like, it's just we don't want them to do bad because we love them.
We love them, but
It's like we're
off.
we're Nintendo's parents, and Nintendo is dating like a smoker who wears a leather jacket and drives a motorcycle. We don't want them to
Oh.
do that.
They're dating Fonzie?
They're dating Fonzie.
Okay, I'm kind of cool with that, actually.
All right, that's a little bit cool.
the
but
Fonzie's pretty cool.
But it's
Fonzie's
also
cool as fuck,
bedazzled, and he wears skinny jeans and Doc Martens, and then he also like treats her poorly. Like he treats Nintendo poorly.
Evil
And-
Fonzie treats her poorly?
Yeah, he's got a goatee and everything. He's super evil.
Oh,
So
no.
like, yeah,
I said emo, but yeah, evil. Evil emo Fonzie.
yeah, evil emo Fonzie. So yeah, that's my case for Nintendo. I'm Nintendo's
I don't think they do
parents.
a lot of bedazzling in the emo scene. I'm just kind of making shit up.
Probably do. I don't doubt it. I don't know. Like in my school, it wasn't like emo or like scene or whatever all that stuff was. In my day, it was just more punk kids. It was kids who wanted to do the punk thing. So like they would get a leather jacket and bedazzle it in spikes,
Oh, I know.
and then like sew
That's
patches.
not what bedazzling. Bedazzling is like studs, like jewels.
Yeah, well, no, but
Or
it's like,
sequins.
well, you use a bedazzler to put spikes on the jacket.
No, they have a
though.
little pin on the reverse side that you poke through the front.
Do they? I mean,
Well,
that's
the ones that
interesting.
I've bought before have had a pin in the back, and you poke
Yeah.
them through it. That's
I don't know. I know from the punks who had those jackets, they were using bedazzlers. So, at least in that scenario, in those cases, they were bedazzling their jackets.
I've actually been inside of a Hot Topic because I was a fucking scene kid when I was in high school, so I know a little bit of what I'm talking about here.
No, I believe you. I'm just saying that the ones that I knew
Yeah.
were using bedazzlers.
All right,
And
all right.
They were doing the they did the same thing with the patches on the jacket of like here's this
I
cool
know.
punk band that nobody knew about, but they're from the 70s and I love them, but
From
like
the 70s,
you
and they're
guys-
usually Rancid or something, Johnny Rotten. It's
Yeah.
the same every single time, I know.
yeah. And I actually had this one girl say like, "Man, your music is just so lame. You just listen to like the normal shit." It's like, dude, whatever. Like, fuck you. You listen, like you're in the same boat as me, where you're just listening to the popular thing, but it happens to be popular with your group. Just because it's from the 70s doesn't make it not like you're doing like a conformist thing.
Nah, man, it's way cooler.
Yeah, it's funny how being an anti-conformist turns you into a conformist in a different direction when you have a group of people who are also in the same boat as you.
I'm just conforming to non-conformity, like whatever. Sure, okay.
Man, it doesn't even make sense.
It doesn't. It doesn't make any sense. It's
Well, it's
like-
saying I don't want to be in this group. I want to be in the group that's not in this group.
yeah, but our group also talks about how we don't conform. So it's one of those things where it's just like, I'm an oxymoron.
That's a good word for them. They're just
It is, yeah.
oxymorons.
I want to call people oxymorons from now on.
I could
Yeah,
never remember that word. I always thought of it as a jumbo shrimp.
All right, yeah.
Wait. Oh,
You're
okay.
trying to say
Yeah.
morons
Jumbo
can't be
shrimp is an
oxy?
oxymoron.
It's just
I
an
was like,
example of that.
I was like,
Yeah.
what the fuck does that have to? Oh, okay.
You gotta think laterally, Austin.
Yeah, no, I was definitely thinking vertically, longitudinally.
Yeah, you can't link
Longitudinally.
longitudinally, longer to currently.
Dirk got back there.
Durka took her jobs.
Yeah, whoa.
What?
Turka, Muhammad Jihad.
Everyone loves Team America.
It really is a brilliant movie, honestly.
America. Fuck yeah.
I couldn't take it, actually. I didn't enjoy it.
Oh, dude, then you probably missed the final, like, monologue that the main character has with dicks, pussies, and assholes.
It was just so intentionally trying to offend people that I was like, okay, this is fine, but like, whatever, just calm down.
Well, the whole thing with the dicks, pussies, and assholes thing is it's so brilliant because it is totally like we're just making a really offensive thing, but also underneath that is a totally real social commentary that completely makes sense if you just replace dicks,
Right.
pussies, and assholes with the people that they're actually talking about, and because it links up exactly to exactly how those three things would interact with shitting on each other and then not being able to do anything and stuff like that. It's really brilliant. It's actually amazing.
Why is it more brilliant, though, for it to be done in that way instead of actually just giving us the real politics?
Because the difference is C-SPAN and Comedy Central. It's like, yeah, okay, you
No,
can
but
say
this is like Comedy Central squared.
it's just it's
Does that
you know,
make sense?
It's the same thing with like what's the different like why tell something as satire when you could just explain it straight up?
No.
There's a reason for humor's sake firstly, and then also secondarily so that you don't have to specifically talk about a thing. Where that actually is very beneficial. Like you could look at like the original Star Trek where they did a bunch of things and talked about a bunch of stuff, but it was totally like political commentary that totally floats over the head of a lot of people, but still changes the way that they think, and also they get to talk about a thing that is a real problem in society while also not having to talk about a controversial subject.
Yeah. I don't
I
know
like
how to
how-
say this without being a prude. I just don't think it was funny because it was so heavy-handedly trying to be edgy. Like, if they just could have dialed it back like 10 notches, it could have been actually funny to me, but I just couldn't get it because it was just the throwing up scene for like 5 minutes.
There-
Like, you're just doing this to say you did it. That's all it is.
Well, there's some reasoning behind it too. Is that part of the reason they made that movie or they made the movie the way it did was to basically rebel against the MPAA. Like for instance, the puppet sex
Okay.
scene that was like a half an hour long. So the MPAA is like a really awful organization because they're run by a community of secret people that are on a council, and we have no idea what their credentials are or why they're able to say this movie's rated R or this movie's rated NA-17 or this movie's rated PG. Like we
Right.
have no reason to trust or know about their credentials because they're a secret organization. They keep their members secret. Which is weird, and then they do a bunch of really funky, fucked up shit. Like, for instance, they're totally okay with killing and violence and murder and even sex in some scenarios. But you know what they really, really hate?
What's that?
It's straight up like out of the 50s fucking I Love Lucy, they're not allowed to talk about pants. You're not allowed to talk about toilets or pooping or farting. You can fart, but you can't talk about it. And you can't talk about pooping, and you can't talk about toilets. People can't know that people use the toilet. I'm not kidding. That's like that will take you over from rated R to NC-17. I'm not I'm not even joking. That is seriously what they regard as like the worst thing. Which is, doesn't that sound absolutely ludicrous to you in general? Like they're okay with people being blown up into a million pieces, but
It
people
does.
don't poop. You know,
It does, absolutely. And I agree with you that that's fine if they wanted to use this as their outlet to fuck them. Because I don't care about offending people. It's fine. There's no reason to be offended here. The reason that I'm upset here, and I'm not really upset in the scheme of things, but the reason I'm even bothering to talk about it is just because it feels like a missed opportunity to actually make a statement in a clever way, except it was just covered up by going so far in the other direction.
I don't know. I think they still made a clever statement with like I said, with the dicks, pussies, and assholes thing, and even the whole movie, like veiling it underneath that, like really absurd obscenity, is sort of what they do. You know, is
I would actually rather the story was about fucking the MPAA over the actual political statements they were trying to make. That would have been a better story to me.
Here's what they did with the MPAA too, is and this is the thing about that story that I told was that so the MPAA, they've worked with them before on Orgasmo, and that movie got an NC-17, wasn't allowed in theaters.
I watched that movie too. It's pretty bad.
Yeah, it's not very good. That was early in their day.
But that's okay. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, exactly. But so they worked with the MPAA with Orgasmo before, so they know, and the South Park movie, so they know what the process is, and the process is essentially like you can have a bunch of awful shit in your movie, but what they're gonna do is they do this really stupid process where you give the final cut of your movie to them, and they come back to you with a mail and they say, okay, so these are the things that need to be cut out of the film for it to get this rating. Otherwise, you're NC-17. So what they did with the puppet sex scene and a lot of the shit is they just piled on as much bullshit, ridiculous, absurd, obscene nonsense.
Right.
And the original puppet sex scene was like an hour long, where they just did everything. They were like puking on each other and shitting on each other and peeing and bleeding and stuff. And so what the MPAA did is this was like their way to like get around that process, and the
bargaining.
Yeah, and the MPAA came back and they were like, all right, well, okay, so obviously that's crazy, so here's a bunch of things that we could take out. But the puppet sex scene was still like 15 or 20 minutes long, where they still got away with a lot of shit, but, you know, a lot of it was cut out because of the MPAA. But they still managed to do the scene that they wanted to do, pretty much, because they just made it extra ridiculous for the sake of fucking the MPAA.
Yeah, it's just, it's bargaining. It's you start at 50 when you want to get to 20, and then you work your way down.
Yeah, pretty much. But it's stupid that you have to do that with a film, especially with like a secret organization like the MPAA.
Of course it's stupid. There's a lot of stupid things that go on.
Yeah. You guys should watch the documentary This Film Is Not Yet Rated. It's very interesting, because basically what the guy does in the movie is he actually finds out who are the people working at the MPAA. He also goes over the fact that like the heads of like the FBI, CIA, and like various like literally spy agencies in the world, they don't have secret organizations. The people who run those are not secret. You can find their names and what they did and their credentials, but the MPAA you can't. He eventually finds out, and then it's made up of like young mothers and priests and stuff like that. So,
and lizard people.
Yeah, but basically nobody who actually has any credentials on like philosophy or whatever, anything like psychology, nothing like that.
Yeah, it's a bad jury choosing. That's all.
Essentially. So that's the MPAA. It's a big fucking circle jerk.
We're real good at that bad jury thing in America, apparently.
Yeah, we apparently are.
Not that I want to go down that road, just saying.
Yeah.
That road has a lot of anger and frustration down it. I feel like we should avoid.
We should probably avoid it, but there has been some really confusing shit.
Yeah.
It's not even confusing. It's just actually fucked up.
well, yeah, like fucked up, but also actually like super confusing that I will go into details of after the episode, where it's just like some things. We actually talked about this outside of Magic, and I'll give it like a little bit of a veil here, in that a thing that happens extremely rarely has happened 2 times in the recent past of the recent events. Do you guys kind of get what I'm saying?
I think so.
All right. It's weird. It's very strange. And I don't know what's happening exactly right now, but it's like, it's some weird shit. I don't know.
Yeah, it's weird. It's confusing on a lot of levels about how things are possible, how culture has swung in that direction.
Yeah.
It's gross. Very gross.
It is very gross. It's real. I forgot my deck's called Echoing Butthole.
All right, that's when you know the Magic episode is good.
Yeah,
and Rob remembers that his deck is called Echoing Butthole.
That happens every time I look into deck selector.
Like once every
and then
20 times a minute.
I say this after this happens every time. It's like, this is why I name my decks funny things, is so that I can have this laugh that I just had every time I forget that the name of my deck is Echoing Butthole.
Explosive Gestalt, yeah.
Yeah, it's nice.
Buttholes.
I like
your
using the word
buttholes.
explosive next to echoing buttholes.
Yeah, that's good. Gestalt is pretty good too.
Yeah.
I'm not against it.
Gestalt's an important word because it actually describes something that I don't think there's any other reasonable way to describe quickly.
Yeah. I don't know what that word means.
It's like having a moment of enlightenment on a subject.
So I just
Like
gesalted on the word of gesalt.
You had a gestalt about a gestalt in a way, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it justice with that definition, obviously. There's a more specific way to say it, but...
Nah, you got it. You good. You good.
Card in graveyard.
But I think, we got, unfortunately, due to hard drive space.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right. Yes, we're at 50
Yeah,
minutes.
it's not wrong.
Yeah, I
Oh,
forgot.
shit, already? Wow.
Yeah. It's
It take long.
You are
It's
correct.
been a long game.
Yeah. Yeah, it actually was a half an hour long game, but
That's a long game for us. Usually we
It
cut
is.
after about 15 minutes.
it is. Yeah, it is. That's a good point. Well, anyway, we do Magic every Mondays and Fridays, so come
Not on
back.
Wednesdays.
Not on Wednesdays. We don't do Wednesdays. Or on the Super Bowl.
Not on the Super Bowl.
What about on the Super Bowl?
Super Bowl.
We do it on the Super Bowl a lot. Yeah.
Okay.
I want to go
Yeah.
back and play that game really bad. By the
You
way.
always do.
Probably an
Yeah.
entirely
Every time we
different
make
game
that
now.
joke, you want to go back and
It's
play
actually
that
a
game.
card collecting game at this point.
Probably.
No ball anymore, no field, no players, it's just cards
You need a
floating in space.
CCG for it. Yeah, it's important. But
Thanks for watching.
we'll be back again.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
This is Alpaca Patrol signing out. Peace, fools.